This is the story of cotton pollination and honeybees. Let me explain. In addition to clothes, we use cotton for textile, medical use. We even use it for seed oil production. To produce better seeds, breeders had to cross-pollinate two different types of cotton. And honeybees were supposed to do the job, but apparently not. So I went to Professor Arnon Dog to understand what happened.
So we have here two cotton species. This is what we call generally, and this is Acala. Now this one is a male sterile. This is a male fertile. This is a pollen donor. We can see that it contains pollen. Okay. Actually, to produce seeds, we need that the bee will visit in the pollen donor, cover their body with pollen, and then move to the female. And it's completely against their natural behavior.
In simple words, to produce better seeds in cotton, they had to move the pollen from the big flower to the small flower where the seeds will develop. These are two different species, which is very hard to do because honeybees are flower constant. When they find a flower and they like it, they tend to keep visiting the same flower and they would rather not move to another one.
For around 50 years, it was a very big challenge how to convince the bee to move from one species to another in order to get commercial production of hybrid cotton seed. The hybrid seed have a big advantage. They are resistant to drought. They have very good quality, so it's very desirable product in the seed industry.
And the flower constancy is great for the bees and the specific flowers, but not for the seed breeders.
Is that the bee doesn't like the cotton pollen. When they enter a male flower and cover their body with pollen, you can see them standing on a nearby leaf and clean their body.
The big flowers had a lot of pollen and a lot of nectar, so the bees had a reason to visit them. But the problem was that the pollen inside it was repellent for the bees. So the researchers added a special component to the hive entrance. When a bee needed to leave the hive, she had to pass through a wide exit tunnel. Inside that exit, the researchers added the cotton pollen that they wanted her to carry. But the pollen was so bad that the first thing that the bees did was to clean the pollen of the exit. But what's interesting about all this, that after years and years of research and development, the company managed to convince bees to do cross-pollination in cotton. If you enjoy science-based facts about honeybees, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow for more. See you.